Yeah, it's not really that bad. These are not that deep. I bet this can be fixed. You probably could do this job while the wheel is still attached to the car. But it's only 5 bolts, and to me it feels easier to have the wheel on the table. So I'm taking it off. I will not be adding any material to the wheel, but rather the plan is to sand down the damaged area and then polish it as a final step. I'm not expecting the end result to be 100% perfect, but I bet it will be pretty good. The first step is 60 grit sandpaper, followed by 80 grit, 120, 240, 360, 400 and finally 600 grit. And also some aluminium polishing paste as the last step. The first layer of tape is masking tape because that won't leave any residue. And on top of that some duct tape to protect the wheel and the tire from accidental slips with the sander. And the sander will be one of these triangle shaped ones. A sander like this is a good tool for this job because it removes material quite slowly, so it's difficult to accidentally remove too much material and get into trouble that way. This is what the surface looks like after the 60 grit. The high ridges are gone, but there are still some low points on the rim. After 240 grits, the surface starts to look pretty good. It's quite smooth, but this is still definitely way too coarse for polishing, so I'll continue with the finer grits. After 600 grit, the surface starts to look pretty good. I mean, it was never going to be perfect, but that was clear right from the start. And overall it is way better than what it was in the beginning. And now after 600 grit, it is smooth enough to be polished. And I just noticed that this is space technology. I'm going to be doing this the old-fashioned way with a rag and some paste and putting some elbow grease to it, but there's really no reason why you couldn't do this with some sort of polishing machine. Other than the fact that you would need a polishing machine, which I don't have. "15 to 20 minutes later. That came out way better than expected. You really can't tell where the damaged area is when you're standing next to the car, so I would call that a successful repair job. Thanks for watching.